Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Impopable Elephant Gaming here, and today we are playing some more Bloons Adventure Time Tower Defense. So today, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. So today we are going to be doing, or attempting, a one tower only Impopable run. So we're going to start off with this on the easiest map. I have no clue if it's actually going to be doable, but we will find out. So yeah, let's get into this. So the map we're going to be doing this on is Apple Forest. So Apple Forest is good for just about everything except water. So there is still water, but it's not exactly in a good position. So if we do decide to use water towers later on, I may end up switching maps to a different map that might be better for water towers, but we'll see. So currently, I have no clue if this is going to work, but my basic idea is to start with Finn, since he's a nice cheap tower that can make me quite a bit of money. And maybe go for Super Monkey. The only issue is, if I do go for Super Monkey, by around round 28, I'm going to need to buy him, buy Laser Blast, Disarming Charisma, and Plasma Eyes. None of which are cheap, and that, I'm not sure if that's affordable. So if not, I have no clue what we're going to go into. We might end up doing Finn into Max, for although Max isn't so great against group balloons, he is quite powerful, and pretty cheap, and can pop all balloon types. So I'm going to keep Max on my mind. So I have no clue how easy this is going to be. We might easily get to 75. I kind of doubt it, because the best tower we can possibly buy is either a Sun Avatar, or if we're going to use water, maxed out Commander Cassie is pretty similar-ish as well. So that's not the best. Those towers will not be able to solo 75. I'm almost positive, even on the easiest map in the game. So we're just gonna hope and see, or watch and see how far we can get. My personal guess, leave a guess by the way in the comments down below. If I had to guess, I'd say we're probably gonna die to around 60. Cause the ZMG is pretty actually, yeah, the ZMG is pretty powerful, and I don't actually have an instant one-shot on me. I could always put one in the build, so I can't alter my builds if I'm like, oh, we lose on round 60. Well, I can add in someone with this particular wand, and this wand will allow them to beat the ZMG because it instant kills. So it depends on what round we end on. I might be able to alter my setups to, well, make it farther, but we will find out. So if I had to say Finn, his only issue right now is that and forever, he doesn't have camo right now. So as soon as camo balloons come out, I have to sell them. So yeah, that's kind of what we're waiting for. He can pop lead, he does a lot of damage, attacks pretty quickly. So that's kind of the only thing that's going to kill us. And I actually don't know when camos come. I think it's 24 is the first camo balloon, but I don't know. So let's calculate our price. Super Monkey, 3,000, we need 4,500, just under 6,009, just under 9,000, so $8,900. Is what we need. Should probably slow this down a bit. If we can't get 8,900, then we cannot afford to sell, for Super Monkey at least. But if we can get 8,900, I'm almost positive that Disarming Charisma can pop purples. And if it can't, then Super Monkey will not be an option. But hopefully it can. Looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good in terms of us affording Super Monkey so far, because we are making tons of money. My Finn makes a lot of money. He's definitely a money build, for the most part. Because each time he swings his sword, I think I get $3 or $4, which is a lot of money. Plus he gives bonus cash at the end of round. For balloons he pops, all that stuff. He has a lot of money making. But that's our first yellow, which means I might have to buy some upgrades for Finn. Okay, so we can't afford Super Monkey yet. I am just going to get attack speed because it's only $450. We don't lose too much. And that will probably make this round a lot easier, as well as all future rounds. Because it does look like we will be able to afford Super Monkey, or Super Monkey. And honestly, this is looking like it's going to be a really basic one tower Impopable. But we will see. There could be some particular rounds. If Super Monkey doesn't pop purples with Disarming Charisma, that will complicate things a lot. So we will have to wait and see. I do think we're going to be able to buy it at the end of this round, though. Super Monkey? Nope, end of this round though, we will have Super Monkey, which is pretty good. That's a lot of money we've made so far, which is really important. Okay, so if my calculations were correct, we can get laser, plasma, disarm, and charisma. Yes, we can. Does this pop purples? I don't want it. Does. Because there were purples there and they're being popped. So we're fine. We can upgrade Super Monkey, get all of his upgrades. Heroic Ore is useless because there aren't any negative effects. So now we're just upgrading speed, then Sun Avatar, and that might be all we're doing for this entire one. That's kind of sad. Because right now it is looking like a pretty basic Super Monkey strat, but I don't know. There are some towers with pretty interesting abilities. If it's a non-camo round, I believe Tech Terror might be more powerful than a Sun Avatar Super Monkey, though that's a little iffy. It depends. So it really does depend. I might end up like selling to use Hunts and Abadir on the Moab or Bloons, and then selling back for Super Monkey. Depends on how much money we have, because you lose a lot of money with Super Monkey. But anyways, we'll probably fine up until close to around 60, probably like around 50, 55. This is pretty incredible. Even Moab's like, because he has the Crystal Apple, which is pretty insane against Moabs. So it won't work nearly as well for BFBs or ZMGs, but it's really making Moabs absolutely no problem. And look at this. We almost have enough for Sun Avatar as well, which will just be another insane buff to him. Honestly, I'm not so sure my guess of round 60 is accurate. He might very well beat round 60. Super Monkey is strong, but I mean, I guess that's why he's called the Super Monkey. So any second now, probably in the next round or two, we'll get Sun Avatar. Purples are still a little tricky because they can only be popped when they're literally right next to him, but still not that bad. And Sun Avatar. So I know what you might be thinking, Sun God. We actually can't get Sun God for a little unfortunate reason. Sun God requires sacrifices. In this case, sacrifices of the super fans, which would be breaking one tower rule. So unfortunately, we actually can't get it, which kind of sucks, but what are you gonna do? So that's a little bit unfortunate, but now we just have our Super Monkey rolling through. I think we have a BFB coming up soon. I think next round, so maybe the BFB will give him some troubles, but if not, it'll be, well, let's see now. BFB? No. Honestly, this is looking really, really good. Like, he can pop DDTs too, so if we do make it into the later rounds, like the 70s or late 60s, he'll still have no trouble against them, so I don't know, this is pretty crazy. There really aren't too many other towers that could compare in any way. The only one I could maybe think of is if I had level 7, the Detonator for Max is the only one that could maybe have more Moab pop power, but that would be it. And then Commander Cassie's strong, but nowhere near as strong as Super Monkey. So yeah, if we do lose, I will try on a better map for water. I'll try using Commander Cassie, because I feel like Commander Cassie could do very well as well. I'm pretty sure she can pop camo with enhanced tactical radar. She should be able to pop all balloon types, except I don't think DDTs. Unless we were to go for Bloontonium tips, which is, of course, nowhere near as powerful as triple barrels, so we will see. But depending on when Super Monkey dies, which is this rate looks like, I don't know, 65. I think my original guess is definitely going to be wrong. Commander Cassie might be able to succeed, but probably not. To be fair, my Super Monkey build is pretty impressive. Probably should have shown it to you guys at the beginning, but whatever. ZMG, how are you doing? Okay, this is the first signs of stopping for the Super Monkey. He's definitely going to win, since there's still quite a bit of track to go through, but definitely closer, because it's going to pop to BFBs on the second loop. Moabs and Bloons, so that's close. So he did beat round 60, but pretty tight. So at this rate, next time ZMGs come out is probably when he's going to die, because I think there's going to be 2 next time they come out. So that, or potentially DETs, because DETs are just in general really powerful. So either or, that is definitely the only thing that shows like, or that seems like it could possibly stop him. But yeah, this is pretty nuts. I mean, we literally have enough money to afford basically anything. We could totally go for a tech terror if we wanted to. I don't think it would compare though. Ooh, this looks like a tough round. Nope, not for the Super Monkey. This reminds me of 75 a bit in BF6. BFB's fortified Moabs, but no. Like, just absolutely no trouble whatsoever. By the way, guys, let me know if you would be interested in a one tower series. Like, seeing how long each tower could survive individually. Because, of course, it's not what we're doing right now. So let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing something like that. Anyway, ZMG with Moabs, or fortified Moabs underneath, and BFBs. And a second ZMG. This is totally death round, 66. I'm assuming it's death round at least. He's not actually going to pull this off, is he? Because, I mean, he has the Pierce to deal with them all. He deals with the first one. The second one has a little bit more health, though. I don't believe there's ramping in normal Bloons Adventure Time, but we will see. No, it's not even popped yet. Okay, this one we're going to have to be a little bit careful. He does have a lot of range on all sides, though. And I think he's going to barely clean up 66. That was really tight. Well, what do you know? It keeps on surprising me. At this rate, honestly, at this rate, the only thing that could kill us would be fortified ZMG or the bad balloon. Which, of course, there's no way we're beating the bad balloon, but, like, I was not expecting this to go so well. I mean, if we could buy the ability, that's DTs too, no problem. Like, if we could buy the Sun God, which we might be able to afford, even though, of course, we won't be able to actually use it, since that would be breaking the rules. But if we were allowed to, he could totally beat all the rounds. I have a feeling he's actually going to make it to round 75. I mean, it'll be tight, but he might actually make it to the bad balloon. This is crazy. I mean, this is a pretty dangerous round too. Tons of fortified BFBs with the ZMG underneath or on top. But yeah, just because it does the full loop before it leaves. And he's good. He is good, right? This is a little tight still. Fortified BFB. No problem. 72. He's got this. Oh, if any of you guys actually guessed round 75, I don't believe you. But if you did, let me know, because that's a really lucky guess if you did. I did not expect Super Monkey to be this powerful. Like, this is really crazy. I don't know, there's 2 more ZMGs now. But he's just, like, he's struggling, but he's not, you can tell he's not dying. Like, his Pierce cap, we died on round 72. Oh, we can totally beat that. I am going to continue for one reason. This is the reason. The cash means literally nothing. So I'm going to stay above 5,000 cash. Okay, that's how we're going to do this, because I don't want to replay all 72 rounds. So he did lose on this round, but here's the thing. That was super close, and I think he can beat it normally. By the way, just in case you're wondering, Heroic Ore literally does nothing, and Calling Friends is an ability that we can't use. See, does nothing. So yeah, that's not going to help in any way. But let's see if slowing down, because I don't know. I know in BT6, slowing down and fast forwarding can have really big effects. So let's see. If not, we could sell for Hunts and Abigail, but he can totally beat this round. Whether we have to be a little more careful in potentially using Hunts and Abigail. Okay, let's try this now. Oh wait, not yet. It's still in the first loop. Never mind. Okay guys, sorry about this jump, but I'm gonna be trying out Hunts and Abigail on Strong, since it is a permanent ability, and it slows down the ZMGs a massive degree. I'm not sure if it'll be enough, since we are of course losing out on a lot of Super Monkey damage that we otherwise would have gotten. Okay, let's see. This wasn't the best micro, so if it doesn't work, you can blame me. But does it affect the insides too? No, it doesn't. It'll make the second one easier, but it's gonna make the first one harder. So if we can beat the first one, can we beat it? We can beat it. Okay. Second one, we should have no problem with because it'll pop way faster. And I think we're gonna be good. See, that's the kind of thing we can do. We can sell for Hunts and Abigail, who has a permanent slowdown effect, and it's a pretty massive slowdown, as you can see. Yeah, this is even earlier than the first one. We should be fine, assuming there isn't some really bad luck that we have. Yeah, there we go. 73. We might have to do that again, but we have the money to do it multiple more times. Fortified DDTs. Those are a little dangerous. So definitely a little more than a little dangerous, but are we good? We're good. Fortified ZMGs I'm still not so confident with. So we're going to see this round. If we are in trouble this round, then... well, then this could be another round that could mess us up. Then I might want to do another buy and resell. Gotta wait for the BFBs, and... yeah. Okay. Back for a Super Monkey. Let's buy it again. Oh wait, now we are starting to run out of money. Barely, but we are starting to run out of money. This is still the first loop though, and they're gonna both be popped. Or practically popped on the first loop. So this is going pretty well. And this is good. We're separating them more so, because they were actually coming out at really similar times. But because one popped and the other didn't, this is good at separating them. Popping them way earlier, and we're good. So we can afford to buy and resell one more time. Keep in mind, we did use and continue. So that's $5,000 that we can't use. But that means we still have $9,000 extra, which should be enough for one more buy and resell if we do need it. Or sell and rebuy, rather, if we do need it for around 74. But I don't remember 74 being that bad. We're actually going to make it to 75. But if you do think we can beat 75, you're completely insane. Round 75, the bad balloon solo is impossible. There's no doubt in my mind. It is impossible. Honestly, this is pretty crazy in my mind that we were actually able to make it this far. Super Monkey's way more powerful than I thought. And Hudson Abbey or slow is insane. 75. Round 75. The bad balloon can't be slowed, so all I can do is wait and watch the Super Monkey do damage. Honestly, I'd be surprised if he's able to pop the bad balloon, let alone pop its insides. Because if you think about it, if we can pop it, then there actually is a way to do this solo. I'd have to switch out a single trinket for one that I don't actually have, but I could do it. So if he is able to pop the bad balloon, then this is doable. I don't have the stuff to do it, but this is totally doable if he can pop it. No way, right? He's not going to be able to pop it. Right? To pop or not to pop? I'm really curious. Is he going to do it? Or not? Okay, this is so tense. Is it going to pop? No, it's not. That's really sad. But here's the thing. We haven't actually lost hope, because here's something we can do. We can still sell it and buy another one. I don't think it'll do anything, but it might. If we can pop it, then I'm going to tell you why that's a technical success. You might not feel that way, but it is technically a success if we pop the thing. That's its final damage phase, so yeah, no. Dang it. Let me upgrade. It didn't pop. That's really too bad. Or this is a little iffy. So if you're wondering why I'm saying that technically we could win, even if we don't pop it, this is something I have to mention quickly. This is something I actually don't have, a trinket. It's a little bit of an iffy one that a lot of people don't understand, but I'm going to show it to you. So, in collection, there is, once it loads, in collection there is this trinket Crystal Emergence of Destruction. You may or may not have heard of it. Instantly destroys moab class balloons with less than 10% health remaining. That means that if we got that bad balloon down to 10% health, and my super monkey was a level higher or had a trinket switched out for, it could get this, no insides would spawn, and the last 10% of the health of the bad balloon would instantly be destroyed. So, I'm not quite sure. I'm going to do some research and let you guys know. Probably in editing of some sort. So if you see text, then that's what it is, probably. If we did get it down to 10% health, but if we did, then it is theoretically possible to beat all of Impopable mode with a super monkey. And, you know, Finn to actually afford the super monkey, so that's important too. But, like, that's insane. My super monkey's not max level. It's only 7 stars. Still have 3 more trinket slots that I could use for the Crystal Emergence of Destruction, and that I could use for other insane damage output upgrades. Like, or I could have switched this one out even, since we didn't use the ability. That's something on my fault. Like this one does plus 2 damage. Could have used that for bonus 2 damage. That's huge. If you look at his stats, which we can find, he has 7 damage. So plus 2 damage would be 9 damage. And the super monkey would do, let's see, 7 to 9. 7 is probably around, it's a little hard to say is the thing. It's around a 40 to 35%, or 35 to 40% increase in damage, which is huge. And because of this, although I sadly can't show it to you right now, I simply don't have the Crystal Emergence of Destruction, this is doable. Round 75, Impopable with 1 super monkey is theoretically doable. Fortunately, I don't have the right stuff, which is too bad. But I do want to point this out, that it is 100% beatable. So, I don't know, I consider this a massive success. I did not expect to make it to round 75, let alone theoretically be able to beat round 75. So that's insane. So you know what? Let me know if you guys want me to do a part 2 to this, actually beating the bad balloon, when I finally get the Crystal Emergence of Destruction. Which, here's the thing, I have enough to craft 1 epic wish orb. If I get the Crystal Emergence of Destruction right now, I'm going to redo the whole thing and show you what it is, and how it will let us win this challenge, 100%. No, we don't have it, that's too bad. If we did get it, increase blast radius by 2% per star, activate ability, destroy all balloons. So yeah, if we did actually get this upgrade, which we can do a reroll, that would be insane. So I'm going to be back after I do, well, a reroll, and let you guys know if I get it, you're about to see us beat the bad balloon. If not, I am a little bit sorry. Okay, so unfortunately we did not get the correct item. That's really too bad. We have another Dark Temple idol to shard though, so that's unfortunate. So yeah, I said that again. Let me know if you guys want me to do a part 2 to this when I do get the Crystal Emergence of Destruction, because this is doable and that's crazy. Thank you all for watching, by the way, since you're still watching here at the end. That's awesome. I really appreciate it, and since you're also watching at the end, that means you probably enjoyed the video. So you should consider giving the video a like, and maybe consider subscribing to join the Purple Elephant Squad. We have fun, we make wacky videos like this all the time, and it's just nice. Feel free to leave a comment, game suggestions, video suggestions, tips, tricks. If you want my advice, I'm happy to give it about any of the games I play. Just ask, and if you want to say hi, I really appreciate that too. So yeah. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye.